Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite South Florida real estate agent, Jason, and I'm here to show you this insane 3-story condo in Fort Lauderdale. It's got 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 6,912 square feet, and if that wasn't enough square footage for you, you have a handful of terraces, including this rooftop, which I'm standing on. I'd like to give a quick shout out to the listing agents for allowing us to do this tour, and on that note, let's go ahead and get started. Just like that, right off the elevator, you're in. Now the first thing that I have to just point out about this unit is when you walk in and you come straight to this center table, when I look up, I see one of the most incredible installments out of any condo I'd say that we've ever been to. What you're looking at is a 3-story chandelier that was imported from Canada, weighing about 7,000 pounds. It's the focal point of the whole foyer area, and it's just something that every time someone comes in, every time you come in, it's gonna take your breath away, and it is included in the asking price. Now that we got that out of the way, let's just get started. On my right takes us into 1 bedroom. Even just before getting into the bedroom, on my left and my right, you just have art installments. This place has tons of it, and it's really brightening to the light of the room. Come into the closet, and then boom, the first ensuite bathroom for this unit. It's got a lot of space, walk-in shower, and the shower has a nice window overlooking the city, and you can see beyond the horizon. It just never ends. And then coming out of here, it takes us into the first suite that we're gonna look at, and it's just unbelievable that this is a guest suite. You get access to 2 balconies and even a little corner space to just sit, and the view is floor to ceiling. You can see the city in the distance. When you look this way, it's more like suburban and houses and trees, a little bit of water over here, and actually the ocean over there as well. This balcony is completely private to this unit, access on my left right here. And then over here, you have a sort of shared balcony between this room and the one across from it, which I'll probably save for when we get over there. And just the last thing I'd like to point out before we leave, look at this. This gold telescope, so you can spy on all your neighbors, get some blackmail shots. No, I'm just kidding. But this thing is beautiful. Once again, just like another piece of art that's inside this unit. Let's continue on with the tour as I come back out. And like I said earlier, every time you pass it, it's gonna just take up your attention. You just wanna look up, my gosh, insane. And now we're in your main entertaining space. This is where you're spending a lot of your time. Your guests are spending a lot of their time. We'll start on my right really quick. You have an office. If you need to work from home, and you know what, a lot of people do. COVID is crazy. You got a perfect at-home work office, and guess what? You got the kids, you got your family across in the living room over there. You have a nice open area so you can still talk to them, see them, hear them, but you still got your own private place to work. And if you get a little, you get a little tunnel vision, you need a break, and open up your mind, boom, balcony right here. This is the balcony that I was telling you about. This is the one that is shared between that room. You can hear the waves crashing in the distance. That's how close we are to the water. So off that terrace, we're gonna head back in. Before we get into actually let's go into the living room. Why not? Make a right out of the office, and boom. This is like the wow part of the whole tour. It takes us right into the dining room. You know, anytime you have a dining room and the views are floor to ceiling up to 2 stories, you're eating in paradise. It's very inviting, very warm, very welcoming. And I'm just one of the biggest fans of floor to ceiling windows. When they go up that double level, it just takes it to the next level. It's something that you don't get tired of. As we pass on a little further, you've got views of the water on both ends, city. This is like the money shot of the whole unit. And a really cool feature about the bedrooms upstairs is they have like the Juliet Romeo thing where you can see in, but you still have the curtains for privacy. This place is just really customized, and you can tell even down to the finishes how customized it is. You got like the wood, this like coral finish because we're near the beach. It's taking my breath away. And then when you need to rehydrate because your breath is gone, you got a bar. You got this crazy finish on top of the counters, storage down below. You got your ice makers, your drink coolers, a little bit of storage, even a sink. My mom has the same wine opener at her house. I've never seen it. I thought she was the only one. That's pretty interesting. But this is also, once again, a great place. If you have the bartender here and you're throwing a party, he's got access to everybody. People can put their drinks, and it's just a really good, entertaining thing to have. I think every house should have a bar. That's just me. And then before we get onto this living room, I'd like to take a look at the terrace right off. We got so many terraces. It's terrace after terrace. This one, what is going on? Someone's listening to some music. So one of the cool things about where we are in Fort Lauderdale here is that we're right next to the yacht docking center. So you'll see a lot of people going out to parties. Maybe your friends will be down there as well. But once again, if you're throwing parties, having those multiple balcony spaces, this is like a key thing to have in any home in South Florida, especially when you can see the water. And then we're gonna head right back in across to the living room. For those less formal sit-down dinners, you have a smaller version, not like a dining room. Let's call this the lunch table. The lunch table. This is where you get you got the chicken sandwich, right? You get the steak over there, chicken sandwich over here. Regardless, the family's watching TV. You can eat and watch on TV, sit down and watch on TV. This is like the movie section, right? And as we pass a little further down, before we get into the kitchen, on my right, you have like a smaller drink section. Got the wine cooler, the water machine, storage. Come into the kitchen now. This kitchen is like something out of an art gallery. I mean, there's literally art in here. So before you get in there, start eating, just have a little viewing session. Nice. And we come into the kitchen. Boom, boom, boom. We got this elegant, modern kitchen. Now this place was built in 2002, 2003. Look at the kitchen you get in here. It doesn't represent that at all. This is like one of the most beautiful cabinets I've ever seen in a kitchen. You have that gorgeous flat wolf stovetop, 6 burners, and then look at the size of this vent.
That's actually pretty massive.
You know, I've actually never seen anything like it. I'm gonna assume it's wolf, but I'm not sure. On this island, besides having this super long vent, you have this insanely long island. And which is great about that, you get all this bar stool seating, microwave down below, a lot of storage. Behind me, you have like designer cabinetry fridge over here, the freezers, you get dual ovens, so you got a kosher kitchen, and then the kitchen has another balcony. There are so many like balconies and terraces in this unit. It's probably expanding, you know, extra 5,000 square feet. I don't know, it's a lot, including the roof, just never ends. So we're gonna continue back down out of the kitchen. So as I come down a little further, on my left, normally I don't really like to walk into half bathrooms, but look at this. This half bathroom. The design, the backsplash over here, the texture on this wall, this silo looking sink with the faucets coming out of the mirror. Just raindrops of light. Sorry, it's got me feeling poetic. We're gonna come out of here. This is the elevator. You simply click call, it comes down. However, we never skip leg day, so we're gonna take the stairs. Let's go this way, and let's head up to the second story of this unit. Now you get even a better view. Now we're at the middle section of the chandelier, the same chandelier that went from the bottom. We're just like dead center of it. Before we get into this side of the unit, let's just look at this real quick. You got a nice little wet bar. After all that walking, you decide to take the stairs. This is where you rehydrate. Once again, microwave, dishwasher, you got a Miele dishwasher, sink, coffee machine, even another fridge with cold brews. Nice. And now let's head into the bedrooms up here. On my right, you're gonna have a huge, huge guest suite. You come on in. I've already popped the shades up. You got the privacy shades that you just simply click, connected to the headboard, and they rise up. And this is what I was talking about downstairs. You got kind of like a Romeo Juliet looking thing right here where you can see down. These shades do close for privacy if you'll need, but why would you do that? You're gonna be cutting off wraparound water views as far as your eye can see. Nice sit-down area right in front of the beds with a TV. And then as you come further down, your guests that are staying with you need to get some work done. They came to play, but you work hard, you play hard, am I right? So you got an office when it's time to work hard. When tunnel vision hits, a balcony for them, private to them, overlooking everything. And another thing I like to point out is that the privacy you get from here is unobstructed. There are no buildings in front of you, so no one's looking in, you're just looking out on everyone else. And then to finish it off, the ensuite is available at their leisure. So let's come back out. That was a mouthful. Whew, let's come back out and cross over. Come across. This is one shot I just like to highlight. You know, you sit here like, oh. But no, this is where you just sit. Stuff like this, you don't really get to see in every unit. I'm glad they have it here, it's very special. Ooh, I really did eat legs yesterday, I'm sore, so sore. You come into here, and here we have, I'd call this one the master suite. Come in, boom. Of course, you're gonna have the best view in the house. You got this king size bed facing the water. You even have a projector above the bed and then the screen in front of the bed. So you wanna watch a movie, it's movie night. There's no better place to watch it than right here. This entertaining headboard has a walkway behind it, and then we'll cross into the master's bathroom. We come into here. I feel like I'm at Louis Vuitton at the shopping gallery. So as we come into the first side of the master's bathroom, you have the sink and walk-in shower on the opposite side. I love the finish on the countertop. And then you have a private terrace right behind it. So you got like a dream bathroom in here. Once again, as I've said, every room, and don't get mad at me, I'm saying it every time I see it, views. That's what it's all about, just views. And you have the roll down privacy shades. And I just want to show this in the video because I feel like people always imagine, oh my God, you have no privacy, it's crazy. Yeah, listen, calm down. You click one button and you got all the privacy in the world, no complaints, no one seeing you. Take that shower in peace. We should have probably closed the door. Now you got privacy. So let's head on back inside. Let me open this up for later. Look at this. You got a vanity with the brightest light in the world, about to blind me, which is what you need. You need this kind of lighting in here. Another sink, not walk-in shower. Got a toilet and bidet behind the frosted glass, really nice. And then almost like you're going to a pool, you got like a little walk-up stair action into your soak-in jacuzzi hot tub. It's got the controls over there, mirror to check yourself out, and it's quite nice, if you don't say so myself. And then finally, you have another walk-in shower. Listen, you feel like showering separately, you use that shower Mondays and Fridays, you use shower Saturdays and Sundays, I don't know. But regardless, on my left, access that same balcony. I don't know what bathroom you know has private terraces, but this one does. Let's head back in this way. The great thing is, the house makes one complete circle, so we don't have to cut through the whole suite again. We can go this way. You have the two closets in here. I'm gonna leave those locked for now. They're both walk-ins, but it's very private. We'll come into here, and just like that, we are done with the second floor. One quick feature, look at this, right here. You have a light just for the art. So when it's time to hang your favorite piece, boom, you got the lighting for it. It's quite spectacular. And now let's head to the third story of this unit, which is my personal favorite. Let's go. All right, so coming up from the second to now the third story, I'm in love. How much better can it get? I want to take a moment just to quickly look back down on the chandelier. It's really ridiculous. I mean, you can see all the craftsmanship that was put into it. The amount of force that this thing must be under is incredible, but they've got it secured. So you got a nice little sitting area, and how great is that? TV planted on the wall, not really on the wall, I guess it's planted on a pole, but it's floating in here so you can easily have the gaming session. The kids would love it up here, even the adults. This could be the upstairs man cave, woman, the she shed, I think they call it. You know how it is. Yeah, they say that. We have weird looks. And then we'll come from here, and if that wasn't enough for you, boom. You have a secondary kind of living room up here, 4 seats, another TV. This is definitely like the hangout, you know, studio. I mean, there's so many things that can be done up here. And the best part is you don't have to go all the way downstairs for refreshments to freshen up. You got everything up here. You got the fridge, the freezers, storage, sink, and a floating bar right over here so everyone can eat, drink, have a good time. You can literally have a birthday party up in here. Who knows? And on top of having a place to drink and eat, you also have a place to use the bathroom. You got a full ensuite bathroom up here. It's got that crazy finish, and yes, it does have a shower. It's got its own private shower. So, on that note, I know what you might be thinking. Jason, you showed me so much. That must be the end of it. Well, I have one last surprise for you. We got a private rooftop terrace, completely open for your imagination. You come over here. This is where you bring your architect, you bring your designer, and you just go crazy. You come out, and you think this is it. You're absolutely mistaken. So before I continue on, water views, cityscape, the things that people want, the things that people talk about. As we wrap around over here, it just multiplies. Look at this. Look at this open canvas. Basically, what I want is I want you to look at this like it's a white cloth. And you are the world's greatest artist. I want you to go crazy here. Because once you do, who knows what it's gonna look like. The views in the distance, the open air. You know what? During COVID, everyone was stuck inside. Not you. You got fresh air and terrace space. Throw some turf out here, the lounge chairs. The possibilities are really endless. And on that note, I would just like to say thank you for the continuous love and support on this channel. I'd like to give a quick shout out to the listing agent once again. And if you have any questions about the music, the equipment that we used, or just the property in general, all of that is gonna be down below in the description. It's really good. Download it, listen to it, get over. Yeah. And that's what I mean. I just want to say thank you for the love and support. We get it everywhere we go, in person. If you see me in person, by the way, feel free to come say hi. Just don't be creepy. I'm a nice guy. Alice is a nice guy. We're good looking people. We like to chat. You know how it is. Enjoy. Have a good day.